Hi everyone. As we have seen the cues, like the theory part, now we will be exploring the methods, whatever we have studied earlier. So let's continue with an example. I will be using this module, TB and end module. So let's say that we have a variable name, variable one, and it is a type. I will be saying just consider as a integer type. So here we know that the declaration of the arrays, like there are two types of queues. Sorry. So here we have this is the above one variable one and variable two will be. So if you see here, like we know that the bounded array and unbounded array. So let's say here we have two things. Like the first one is like unbounded and the second one is bounded, meaning here, if you see that the line number 3 int variable 2, let's add as a variable 2. So here it can have the elements from 0 to 10. So the total size will be like 11. So this is the so in this type of queue, it will be having only 11 elements. Whereas in the first one on this one, so we have unbounded, meaning it can be having infinite kind of thing. So let's see an example. Add initial, begin, and end. Let's consider this as the first one. Like now, like let's say here I will be adding some of the elements like one, two, so one, comma two, comma three, comma four, comma four, comma five, comma six, seven. So here I can see that here seven elements I can add, even though we can add multiple elements, like not only seven, like eight add, I can add nine, I can add 10, I can add 11, I can add 12. So this is the one variable declaration. And in the same way, if you see for this variable two, so here what will happen is the size of this is restricted, meaning it will be having only 11 elements. So let's print display variable 1 equals to percentage 0p. As we know that queues is also kind of array only. So this variable will be declared with percentage 0p display and copy and paste it. So here this 0 variable 2. So let's save and run. So here if you see that the whatever the first array, meaning the variable 1 we have added, so we can see like 1 2 3 till 12 I can say. But here in the variable 2, meaning the bounded, as we have seen that like the size of this array is restricted to 11. So here if you see 1 2 3, it will be having 11 only. So we don't have the 12th element. So whatever the higher numbers, meaning the higher elements, meaning the beyond the queue size, so those elements will be deleted. Even if I add this 13, right, those 12 and 13 will be not available. So whereas in this 13 you add, 14 you add, so 13 14 12 you can add n number of elements, there is no issue with this. So here, even though you are adding 12 and 13, those 12 and 13 you are not able to see in the variable 2. So let's save one more time and run it. So we should be able to see for variable 1 12 13 14 as well. So this is the one thing about the bounded and unbounded. So now let's see the methods. Methods in the sense, let's see, consider we have now this variable one itself. So now if I want to add some element and remove some of the elements, meaning the numbers, whatever we are adding here inside the comma, right? So we can add, remove, and also we can delete the particular. So we have seen those things. So let's see that. So one thing, let's declare as one more variable int. Int, I will be adding this j. So now if I want to add at the very beginning, so we have the method called uh, push front. So variable name push front and some whatever the value I want to add, meaning let's say that I will be adding this 0. So now let's 0 and let's save this one, copy paste it. So save and push front, meaning at the very beginning of the this variable one we will be adding at a 0. So here the earlier variable one was started with 1, 2, 3. So now with the help of methods we are adding the push element, meaning we are adding the um, some of the elements. So here this is the push front. Now in the same way if I want to add at the end, so we have the method called uh, push back we have. So copy and paste it. So push front we have seen, and let's say push back. So now I want to add this 0. Let's consider as a 0 only. So if I want to add this push back, what will happen is like after 14 we should be able to see 0. So see here in the at the very beginning we have added 0, and at the end of the um, like element, so we have added 0. So now like this is not the only thing, like even you can add any number. Let's say you can add 11 or 22, you add this same. There is not mandatory things to add the particular number only. So I'm just like considering any random numbers. So this is the one thing. And now we have in this push front and push back. See here you can see this 22 and this 55. So this is the one thing. And now let's say that I want to remove the element, meaning at the first end and the beginning. So we have that variable one and pop from where I want to remove. So the front one I will be deleting. So copy and paste. So now whatever the numbers we have added, right? So here we have added front 22. So now this time that front 22 number will be deleted. So see. So here the 22 number is gone. Now, like some in some of the use cases, let's say that that number is removed. So that number I can save it in Z, and normally just add one and removed element comma Z. So this is the one thing. Just like how we want to add our code, that depends. Like even though instead of J, you can add this directly instead of J. You can add here like pop element is whatever the we have removed. So now you can see here like removed element is 12. So removed element is 12. So this is the one thing. Maybe let's add this percentage 0D and see what will happen with the both the statement, copy and paste it. And now I will be adding that say it's just a declaration, like very basic things. So how we will be going with this one. So here if you see, so let's see. So you are taking that pop front into the J, and so here you can able to see, right, the removed element is 12, like whatever the number you have removed. So here if you see the difference, like the removed element, like from where the number that has been removed. So this one is removed. So here you can see that in the next percentage 0p, like you can see, and the removed element is 22. So here if you see like how do I say it? Here this removed element, the number one is gone in this itself. And again in the second time, meaning let's say here you have this dollar display and variable one. So the removed element and percentage that has been stored to J. So that removed element is 22. So this is the one thing, like meaning we have seen this 22 as a very beginning. So consider one more time. Let's see that and run it. So now we are able to see that like variable one will be having in the in this first like let's say These are the first elements like the 14 one. On top of that extra 14, we are adding very beginning like the push front. The number is 22. So here we are able to see this 22 and push back. We are sending this 55 at the end. So now consider that now if I want to pop, meaning if I want to remove the variable like pop front, so now the number is removed. Like here, copy this line and paste it. So now see the difference. See that 22 is gone. So this is the one thing. So now you can add this as and removed element is add this percentage 0d, and let's take like we have declared this j, right? So j equals to, you have take that 0 and let's add this one. So now we should be able to see that the print for variable one, like after removing, so we are removing log. Now we should be able to see this one has to be removed. So now if you see that, sorry, huh? So this 22, sorry to say, like this 22 is gone, like the first element we are removing, and the first element now should be the next one, like 1, 2, 3 till 14 and 55, the last element, and we are able to see that 12 is removed one, like this is the 12 one is removed. Now in the same way we have the pop back. Now I don't want this um how do I say, like 55 will be adding, right? Like the extra 55 in the pop. So here you can add this pop back, like the element will be removed from the back. So now if you see here, yeah, the now element is removed 55. So now you have the um, array like 1, 2, 3 till 14. This is the one thing. Now if I want to insert some of the elements at some location, let's say variable one dot insert, so where like the position and what the value. So let's say that I will be adding at the fourth position with some random number 66. So now like fourth position in the sense 0, 1, 2, 3, third we should be able to see. So now just copy this and add, save it and run it. So what will be happening here is, let's see. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the fourth location, I'm adding the number 66. So I can able to see that fourth location is 66. So this is the insert method. In the same way, if I want to delete, let's say that if I want to, I don't want this, like I want to delete that number, meaning at the fourth, let's say I will be deleting that some number, let's consider that sixth one. So here at the sixth, meaning 0, 1, 2, 3, the fifth number has to be deleted. So if you see, so what is the error here? Variable one delete 6. So the above function call done with more argument needed. So too many at line number 25. So variable one and that delete. Okay, so the syntax is so here if you see like here we have 66, right? The function done with the more arguments so than needed. So we are just deleting this 60 like the sixth element. So no need to add the extra. So now the sixth number is gone. So we should be able to see like here if you see 0, 1. So in the previous consider 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this 6 it has to be removed from the array. So here if you see in the next line 1, 2, 3, 4, 66, 5 is there, but 6 is not there. In the same way it is continuing that 6 element is gone, and um, 6th element meaning that is gone. Now we have the next one. So this is the delete one. Now if I want to delete the end, copy it and paste it. Now if I want to delete that entire array, so that array will be gone, meaning it will be empty array. So here, let's see. So here we have the array. So these are the methods, and we have the array is deleted, and we have the one more thing, size of the array. Like if I want to check what is the size of the array, so we have variable one dot size. Like normally we will be having this size method, right? So we can use that as well. So here let's take that in the J itself. So here J, and copy this, paste. So here let's add this size of the queue is percentage 0d. So just add this percentage 0d and this variable save. Now save this and see. So size of this queue will be 14. So it will be having the 14 elements. So in the same way, we can like it depends on the use case, like where you want to use this bounded or unbounded. So we have seen the limitation. Limitation in the sense like the use case is that way only. Like it will be having 0 to 10, so low elements. But here in the unbounded, we will be having a number of things we can add, delete, whatever we want to do. So these are the things, and this is the push print, and we are adding at the beginning, and push back is we are adding at the end of the element size. So these are the things: pop print, pop back, and insert, delete, size. So here, let's say that here, if I want to print one more time after deletion, now we should be able to see to copy and paste. So let's copy this, and so now after deleting, like the queue, meaning queue is deleted. Now let's see that whether it is 0 or not. See, here the size of the queue is 0. So this is all about the queues. So I hope you got most of the things. Yeah, thanks.